Hey, Wambong World Entertainment, and straight out of pitch black darkness comes the news that Riddick 4 is officially happening. And not just is Riddick 4 happening, we've been given a title for the movie and a start date for the movie. The start date is the very interesting part of this, because Riddick 4 films in August with Vin Diesel. And why is that strange? Well, not just is he going to be doing Fast and Furious 11, but we currently know that Fast and Furious 11 is delayed. That's right. They were meant to have started production, but for some reason it was delayed and pushed back a bit. So are they trying to say he's going to be filming both a Fast and Furious movie and a Riddick movie together? It's very interesting. But let's have a look at this anyway. So Vin Diesel confirms Riddick 4 is happening with a start of filming date as well as the official title revealed for the fourth movie in the sci-fi franchise. Riddick Furya, which was first announced in 2023, will start production on August 26th and will film in Germany, Spain and the UK. The fourth film in the franchise follows Pitch Black, The Chronicles of Riddick and Riddick. Wow, Pitch Black came out all the way back in 2000. That's crazy. 24 years ago. Jeez. Do you know what the mad thing is? I remember going to see a film. Can't remember what the film was at the time. But I remember going to see a film in the cinema and seeing the poster for Pitch Black. The original poster, which was Vin Diesel, I think, was on the bottom. The woman was just above him. And I think you could just kind of make out the head of one of the aliens. And it was just like, what the hell is that movie? Never heard of it. Never saw trailers for it. Nothing. That poster was the one and only thing I ever saw until the movie actually came out in the cinemas. So yeah, all the way back in 2000. I really can't remember what the film I was going to see was though. So director David Towie, I think is how you pronounce it, is also back, who wrote and directed the first 3 movies. Oh, that's interesting. For some reason I thought all the movies were filmed by different people. Man, that's interesting. Per Deadline, Vin Diesel reprises his role as the anti-hero Richard B. Riddick, a dangerous escaped convict wanted by every bounty hunter in the galaxy. Riddick finally returns to his homeworld, a place he barely remembers and one he fears might be left in ruins. But there he finds other Furians fighting for their existence against a new monster. And some of these Furians are Furians, I can't remember how you're actually supposed to pronounce it, are more like Riddick than he could ever imagine. And that is the thing about the Riddick story, is that his homeworld is meant to be just this outright brutal place where it's just like murder central. So the one thing you would definitely be hoping for with this is a very hard R. The question is Vin Diesel kind of past his prime for this type of role? Maybe. I'll be honest with you, I really enjoy the Riddick movies. Pitch Black was great. Chronicles of Riddick got a bad rap. I enjoyed it. Riddick as well itself, I enjoyed that as well. The worst part about Riddick, the actual film, just Riddick, was Dave Bautista, because it was like his first major role, if I remember correctly, and Jesus, he was god awful in the movie. Katie Sackhoff was in that one too. But yeah, there was always him talking about bringing the character Riddick back to Furya. And now the fact that it's going to happen, you hope he does what he always said it would have to be, which was just this absolute brutality of a place to go, and that you would have to see and witness the brutality that's on the planet. So you would hope that it lives up to that hype and what he does. Germany, Spain and UK, obviously for the reason of tax breaks and whatnot, and of course Germany and more so Spain, you'll get more of kind of wasteland type of real world looking type of things, if you know what I mean. You can't just keep filming in the Nevada desert because everyone goes, hey, this is Nevada desert. But you drop them in Spain, there's places that people will just never recognize. You'd be like, Jesus, that looks weird and crazy. The likes of the original Conan the Barbarian was filmed in Spain. So you get that kind of look to the world. The interesting part is this new monster, it says. Now, are they referring to it's going to be like a new organization or something that's coming down, much like that group in the Chronicles of Riddick? Can't remember what the hell they were called either. The ones that Carl Urban was a part of, you know, the you keep what you kill, those people. Is it going to be something like that, or are they actually talking about a monster? Because that's the thing you really want with the Riddick movies. Isn't just Riddick being a badass and stuff. You want those big demon things that are out in the dark. That's one of the key kind of things that draws you into these movies. So that could be interesting as well. I actually would have to rewatch the mainly Chronicles of Riddick and Riddick to remember all the story and stuff. I remember Pitch Black completely. It's just the other two that I kind of would have to catch up on. Was Chronicles of Riddick the one where the girl who was disguised as a boy in Pitch Black, was she in the Chronicles of Riddick or was she in Riddick? It's one of them, maybe both of them. I can't quite remember. That's what I'm saying. I'd have to re-watch these things to really get my knowledge back up on the whole story and where fully ended. I really can't remember the end of Riddick, which also came out in 2013. It's a long gap. Like, if you look at the gaps between the movies, the closest are Pitch Black and the Chronicles of Riddick. So Pitch Black was 2000 and Chronicles of Riddick was 2004. But then Riddick didn't come out until 2013. And now we're looking at Riddick Furya. Probably, I would assume, late 2025 to early 2026. Depending how many delays and stuff could happen. Because again, he's meant to be doing the last Fast and Furious movie, and that has been delayed. So we'll have to wait and see what kind of more news comes out and what kind of casting they're going to do and what direction this movie will go in. But it's officially happening with a start date in August. So with that, I will leave it there for this one. So cheers, and I'll catch you in the next one.